Okay, here we are. Good morning. Let's start off with some background gentle music, and we'll start with a little gentle warm up exercises, shoulder rolls, things like that. So I'm just going to start some music going in a second. I want you to start off just by relaxing your arms down, feet firmly on the floor, knees slightly soft, and we'll start with a little roll around of the shoulders, both shoulders just loosening up. Oh, it feels good. Try and get as much movement as possible. So all the way back so you open up the chest, up towards your ears, then forwards and down. Really big circles. Breathing as we go. Let's go the other way. So roll your shoulders back and open your chest as you roll back. Think about hunching your shoulders right up towards your ears and then stretching back. Very good. Let's be a bit more energetic, but slow and graceful. So rotate your arm around in a circle, one arm. And figure of eight, so swoop it round in a figure of eight, loosening up that shoulder. Fantastic. Let's do the other side. Start with a circle. Remember, slow and graceful today. And then figure of eight, looping round. Fantastic. Let's do our twizzle. Just need to get a little bit of movement into your back. So just gently today, gently round, looking over your shoulder, turning your head. Fantastic. And then just side to side, little side bend, gentle and slow. Only got a few seconds on this. Fabulous. Excellent. So we'll have a bit louder music for the next one. What we're going to do now is we're going to do some stretches. So we're going to start with neck, then we're going to do our tricep stretch, so you may need a towel for that. You can get that in a moment, but we'll start off with a few neck stretches. So these are nice and relaxing, but very good for all the muscles around your neck, your traps, and so on. Yeah. So relax your arms down to the sides again. We're going to start off with a head tilt. So I want you to tilt your head to one side. Now, if you want to get a bit more of a stretch in the neck here, you can use your hand and pull down a little bit. Oh, yes. So we're just trying to let this shoulder relax and pull your head down towards the other shoulder, yeah? And the more you pull with that hand, you'll feel a little stretch in that shoulder there. So hold it there, and we'll take a couple of breaths. Let's do the other side. So gently back up, right? Release with the hand. Tilt your head first to the other side. Once your head is tilted, take your hand and give it a little pull down. Don't go too crazy. We don't want to cause any strains or pains. Okay, let's release. Music's getting a bit loud now. Let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, now tilt your head down so your chin comes down towards your chest. And then look up, keeping your chin tucked in, look up to one side. And then slowly up to the other side. Getting as much movement through your neck as you can, keeping the chin tucked in. And we're going to do each side again, so turn to the other side and look up. And back to the second side and look up. Oh. Now we're going to go back to the middle, bring your head upright. Now, I want you to take one hand in the air, down behind your back, and if you can reach with the other hand, we're going to grip those fingers together. Now, as you can see, I can't reach, so this is where you use a towel or a strap. Got my strap. If you can reach, that's fine. Oh, John, have you got your strap? Is it the same as mine? Yes, it is. Excellent. So just for this one, John, just grip one end like this. Just grip one end, double it up, flip it over your shoulder, and pull down. You'll find if you're using these straps, they're a bit stretchy, so you can pull down a little bit more, and the strap will stretch a little bit, and you can get a good stretch in your arm. Let's hold that there for a couple of breaths. And release. We'll do the other side. So other hand goes over, down behind your neck. Meet it with the other hand. If you can grip your two hands together, that's amazing. Otherwise, a towel is good, or a strap. And we can pull down and get a little stretch into your tricep. So, holding that there and pulling down and feeling that stretch. Good. Hold it for a couple more breaths. Oh, look at me. Oh. Exposing my tummy. And release. Good. Stretch. A few stretches done. We're going to do a little sequence now, and this is a nice sequence. We don't get away without doing forward folds. Always forward folds every week. Apart from next week, we're not doing forward folds, but I'll talk about that later. We're going to do a sequence, a nice little gentle standing sequence. Build this up slowly. So let's start with just a few breaths just to get into the rhythm of the breathing. Relax your arms down to the sides, feet firmly on the floor. Take a deep inhale to the count of 4. And exhale to the count of 4. So that's inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And inhale, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now as we inhale, we're going to raise your arms up. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to bend the knees slightly so palms are facing each other. Little chair pose, bend the knees slightly. Okay, inhale, stand up again. Now I want you to exhale and bring your arms down to one side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to the middle. Now we're going to do our forward fold. So exhale, give me a forward fold. Because it's the first one, we're going to hold it here for a few breaths. And every time you exhale, just let your fingertips go closer to the floor. If your fingertips are on the floor, you know what to do. Try and get your palms down, maybe bend your elbows, and get as much of a fold as you can. So inhaling and exhaling, think about that 4-second count as you breathe. Now on your next inhale, I'm going to unfold, but bring your arms out in front. This is called zombie arms. Zombie arms. So out in front like this. Now I want you to exhale and twist your arms to one side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to the middle. Now I want you to clasp your fingers together and bend the knees. We're going to squat down into a little squat as we exhale. Now on an inhale, we're going to stand up, bring your arms in the air. And exhale, bring your arms down. That's our sequence. We now have a nice little sequence. We're going to go through that sequence 2 or 3 times without stopping. So I'll talk it through. Remember the breathing. Inhaling and exhaling every move. We start with an inhale and bring the arms up. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the knees a little bit for the chair pose. Keeping the arms up. We inhale, we straighten the legs. Exhale, take the arms to one side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, zombie arms. Exhale to one side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Straight into the next one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the knees into chair. Inhale, stand up. Exhale to one side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, zombie arms. Exhale to one side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, squat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Let's do it through one more time, all the way through one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, lean to one side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, zombie arms. Exhale to one side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, squat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Excellent. We're going to just focus a little bit more on those forward folds, you'll be pleased to know. And we're going to add our twist this time. So forget the rest of it. Let's just think about the forward fold and let's do a little side twist just to get a little bit of stretch through your lower back and your upper back. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Now I want you to grab your left ankle with your left hand or your shin, and I want you to twist your right arm right up to 12 o'clock. It's okay if that left knee bends a little bit. We'll hold it here for a couple of breaths. On your next exhale, untwist. We're going to inhale and unfold. And we're going to exhale, bring your arms down. We're going to do it again. This time we're going to twist to the other side. So, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Now grab your right leg with your right hand. Twist your left arm up. Okay, the right knee bends a little bit. Left leg should be straight. Take a couple of breaths here. On your next exhale, untwist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. To finish the sequence, we're going to finish the sequence exactly as we started. We're going to do one more forward fold, but we're going to hold it for a few breaths just to see how far we've come in this session, how much we can stretch down to the floor. So, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Now we're going to hold this fold. We're going to let your body hang with gravity. Don't force it. Just let gravity pull you down. Every time you exhale, allow your body to just relax and sink down a little bit more. We're going to do 3 or 4 deep breaths. On your next inhale, we're going to unfold slowly. Arms up. And on your exhale, bring your arms down. Very good. Very well done. Now the moment has come. We are going to have a go at Sun Salutation. Okay, so we did, I think we did a bit of downward dog last week, didn't we? Yes, we did, that's right. Now that comes into the Sun Salutation, but it's only a small part of it. There's easy bits, there's difficult bits. Do what you can. You can make adjustments if you need to, yes, throughout. It does mean getting down on the floor. So I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit, just so we can see that mat there. That'll do. Now, we'll be standing on the end of the mat, facing away from the mat. Yeah, so on the end of the mat, with the mat behind you. First bit's easy. The first bit is exactly what we just did, a forward fold. So, I want you to, if you want to watch through the first one, that's okay as a reminder. If you want to do it with me, by all means do it with me if you can remember, but you might want to just watch through. We're going to inhale and bring the arms up. We're going to exhale and do our forward fold. Now here there's another inhale in this position, and we're just going to pull the hands a little bit away from the floor as we inhale. But then the next exhale is the big one. We exhale, we bring the hands down to the floor, bending the knees if you need to. Big step back and sink your body down towards the floor. On the inhale, we're going to lift the body up into our upward facing position. Then on the next exhale, we push back into downward dog. We inhale and take a step or a walk forwards. There's an extra exhale here where we stretch down towards the floor again in the forward fold. Then we inhale, unfold. And exhale, arms down. Oh, you're watching me. Good. I'm not sure that looks particularly graceful or good, but that's the gist of it. You get the idea. Yeah, don't do what I do what I say. Should we give it a go? Let's go nice and slowly on the first one. Got plenty of time on this to practice. Remember, there are options all the way through. You can walk back instead of stepping back. You can do a gentle downward dog or bring your knees down onto the floor if you need to. So if you're ready, let's do this. Let's take an inhale and bring your arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Remember, there's another inhale here, and we just release a little bit. And then exhale, here we go, all the way down, hands onto the floor, walk or step back, and right down, chest down to the floor. We're then gonna inhale, bring your head up and stretch up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, walk or step forwards. Exhale, forward fold a bit more down towards the floor. Should be getting a little bit better on this every time. Inhale, unfold. Exhale, arms down. Very well done. Good work. Looking good. Now, let's do it again. We'll run through it again. We'll get into a nice rhythm. I'll talk it through again, just so you know what's coming up. And we'll do this a couple more times. Yeah, a couple more times. So, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straighten the back a little bit, hands away from the floor. Exhale, all the way down, walk or step back, chest down to the floor. Inhale, upward position. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Keep those knees straight. Inhale, unfold. Exhale, arms down. Very good. We're going to go straight into the next one. So, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, release. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, upwards. If your knees are on the floor, that's okay on this one. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, walk or step forwards. Straighten the knees and then exhale into a further forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Okay, listen up, listen up. We're going to do it again. I'm going to give you one further option on this. You don't have to do this. If you want to do this, it's amazing. I'm going to show you first. Do this quickly. When we get down into our forward fold, you can add a little jump. So I exhale, jump, and then lift up. And then downward dog. And then if you can do it, we'll do a jump forwards. And then into our final stretch. So all we're doing is we're giving you that option. You can either walk your feet back, you can take your foot back one at a time, or you can jump both feet back together. That's up to you. If you want to have a go, it's a little bit more energetic. Okay, makes it more into almost like a burpee, to be fair. Should we give it a go? You can choose. You don't have to do it. We're going to do 2 Sun Salutations in a row without stopping. Add in the jump if you want to. It's entirely up to you. Otherwise, keep it as it was. Right, let's inhale and bring your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. We've got that little release here. Inhale, release. Exhale, you can walk, step, or jump back. And then inhale as we lift the chest up. Exhale into downward dog. Inhale, jump or step or walk forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, unfold. Exhale, arms down. Good news, we've got time for another one. So let's go straight into the last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, release. Exhale, hands down, step or jump back. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step or walk or jump forwards. That wasn't too good. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, unfold. Exhale, arms down. Now, for those of you that did the jump, I'm just going to do one further progression, and I want you to try this. We'll do one more together, but this is the progression. When you do the jump, you simultaneously jump and bring your chest down to the floor in one go. So basically, from here, we're going to do a big breath, and we're going to go straight down like this in one move, and then you can lift up. Does that make sense? It's a really quick body up, body down in one go. Let's have one more go through this, and it's your choice if you want to have a go at that. This is our I promise, I said it was the last one, didn't I? This is definitely the last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, release. Are you ready for that move? Exhale, and in one go, all the way down. Exhale, upward facing. Sorry, that should have been an inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, jump or step or walk forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, unfold. Exhale, arms down. Woohoo! Did anyone on Zoom do the jump? Yes, excellent. One did, one didn't. That's okay. That's perfectly good. About 50% of people are going to try that jump. 50% of people, it's not going to be for you. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, look, the music started. We're going to do some more stretching. We're going to be down on the floor. If you've got a towel or a strap, This is your moment, yes? So we're going to do those hamstring stretches on the floor now. After all that hard work, it's good to have a lie down. So have a lie down on your back. Maybe have your towel handy or your strap. We're going to do our hamstring stretch. I thought we could do with a lie down after all that stuff we just did. So let's first of all show you the stretch we're going to do. We're going to keep one leg straight on the floor. We're going to bring the other leg up vertical and we're going to pull in. Now pulling here on my thigh isn't great because my knee will bend. Sorry, just adjusting my cable from my headset. So we want to try and get some leverage higher up. So you can use a towel around your foot, or if you've got one of these stretchy bands, find the middle. There's a little loop. Put the loop around your foot and grip with both hands nice and tight. Now the band will stretch, but it won't break. So now we can pull, work our way up, and pull the leg in. I can't quite see John's leg in the shot yet. I see him, you're down there, John, doing this. And all we're going to do is hold the position, make sure both hips stay on the floor, and pull as high as you can. If that knee bends a tiny little bit, don't worry, don't stress about it, but we're going to try and keep that leg straight if you can, and get the leg up as high as possible. Take a few breaths. You'll feel the stretch behind your knee into the back of your hamstring. Let's take a couple of breaths here while we feel the stretch. Maybe pull in a little bit tighter if you can. Very good. On your next exhale, let's lower the foot down to the floor, bending the knee if you need to, just to release the tension. We are going to do the other leg. So, towel round your foot or band round your foot. Other leg straight out on the floor. And we're going to pull, bringing the leg up nice and high. To be fair, it doesn't matter where your leg goes. It doesn't matter what angle it's at as long as you're feeling a stretch. Some people will have their leg vertical. Other people maybe just off the floor. It doesn't really matter. But anyone can get a stretch in your hamstring just by holding this position and taking a few deep breaths. Hold it a little bit longer. Pull in a little bit more if you can. Fabulous. On your next exhale, let's release and let the leg go gently down onto the floor, and we can lose the band. Cool. So I want to do a back stretch now. Knees up, feet flat down on the floor. Bring your heels in as close in as you can. Now I want you to take your hands out to the side and palms upwards as far away as you can. My wall's in the way, so I can't go too far. But if you can stretch your arms out to the sides with your palms up, that would be amazing. Keeping both shoulders on the floor. Rotate your hips so your knees go down to one side. One hip will lift off the floor, one foot will lift off the floor. We're going to just get a little stretch through your lower back. twisting the knees down to one side, and hold it here for a few breaths. Very good. Let's lift the knees up to the middle and down to the other side. Twisting your hips, rotating. And we'll hold it there for a few breaths. You might feel a little click in your back. That's fine. That's just the vertebrae just releasing. Not a bad thing at all. Fantastic. Bring your knees back up to the middle. Now we're going to tuck our knees into the chest. We're going to give yourself a little hug. Arms around your legs. Lift your shoulders off the floor. Pull yourself into a little ball. Knees in towards your chest. Head up. Arms around your legs. And just rock yourself backwards and forwards, giving your back a little massage on the floor. As long as you've got a reasonably spongy mat, it will feel comfortable. There's a nice little rocking action forwards and back. Fantastic. And stretch those arms out above your head. Stretch those legs out the opposite direction. And form a nice long line. See if you can get as much distance as you can between your fingertips and your toes by pushing your arms out one way, pushing your toes out the other way, and having a long stretch. Fantastic. Now we're going to turn over. We're going to finish how we usually finish, with cat and cow stretch. Always a good way to finish the session. So take your time, turn over onto hands and knees. Hands and knees will start, when you're ready, into a cat stretch. Let's hold it here for a couple of breaths. Now reverse it, tummy down, head up, concave lower back. And back to the middle. We're going to finish with child's pose. So sit back onto your heels, stretch your arms out in front, bring your chest down towards the floor, and breathe. Thinking about that 4-second inhale and 4-second exhale. As you exhale, let your body just sink down with gravity towards the floor. Couple more breaths. And return back up into your tabletop position. Oh. Now we're going to stand up. Please take your time standing up. We don't have to rush. We've finished the session. Nothing else to do other than say goodbye. So we're going to stay on the floor. Oops, my camera's going all over the place. Woo, what's it doing? got a mind of its own. And we're going to stand. Oh, there we go. Well, that was good. That was a good set. That was quite intense in places, wasn't it? That sun salutation. But the rest of it was nice and stretchy. We did some stretches. We did some good stuff. Very well done for following along. Very well done. Next week is going to be a little bit different. So next week we won't be getting down on the floor at all. We won't be doing any forward folds. We are going to be doing Tai Chi inspired graceful movements. Yeah, so next week is based on Tai Chi. The whole thing we're going to be doing standing up, which means we're going to try and encourage some of those other people that do our Spritely classes, who I know some of them don't like getting down on the floor, which is why they don't do this class, because getting up and down for some of us at a certain age can be troublesome. So please let everyone know that next week, if they don't want to do getting down on the floor, it would be a good time to try the class. It's going to be graceful movements. We're going to be doing our lotus flowers, and we're going to be doing our reaching for the moon, all that kind of stuff. It's really good. It's really relaxing. The whole session next week will be based on the Tai Chi type exercises. So please tell everyone else to join in. Let's see if we can get a few more people for next week at least. And otherwise, have a great day. See you on Friday for Spritely. And by the way, the week of, I think it's the 8th, 9th, 10th, something like that of May, I'm going to be in Liverpool. I do have tickets for 2 Eurovision semi-finals. I don't have tickets for the final, but that doesn't matter. I'm seeing the semis, so I get to see all the acts. It does mean I won't be doing live classes. I may be doing Zoom hybrid classes like I did before, but we'll see. I'll let you know, but there might be changes. So if I'm not on Zoom, that's because I'm doing my Eurovision trip. I'll be in Liverpool. Okay, so that's in 2 weeks' time. That's in 2 weeks. Next week, as I say, we'll do the lovely Tai Chi stuff, nice and relaxing, nice and gentle. We'll have a nice session on Wednesday. All other sessions as usual next week too. So see you on Friday. Bye. Let me sit down. Turn your microphones on and let me know how you got on with those sun salutations. John, not too bad?
Well, not that jumping about, but not too bad. I'm very pleased with my stretchy bander. That makes the pulling your leg.
Yes, absolutely, yes. These are really good.
Yes, I haven't used it before.
Oh, well, now you know how to use it. And the great thing about these ones, John, is they've got numbers on. So what you can do is you can think, well, I'm going to start off holding on a number 1, and then as I get better, I can move it up to 2, move it up to 3. And actually, you can even, if you've got one bit hooked around your foot, you can put your hand through the loop like this to make your grip easier to pull it. So you can use it's got these holes in it with number. I like having the numbers because you can.
Using a towel is much more awkward.
Yeah. Has yours got numbers on? Is it the same?
Yes, it has. Yes, it's got. Well, I've not noticed them.
Ah. How long have you had this band, John, and not used it? If anyone else wants the link, these are Amazon, aren't they? We got these off Amazon. I've got 2 actually. I've got a blue one and I've got a pink one, depending which mood I'm in. So they do come in different colours. Next week I'm going to try and find the pink one. Oh no, we're not using them next week, are we? We're doing Tai Chi. Oh well. Okay.
I hope more people join because I'm sure they would like it. I just think they're a bit, as you say, anxious about getting on the floor.
Yes. Well, what we'll do is next week we'll do one where we don't get down on the floor at all, and then then the following week I'll put it on YouTube and I'll do one that involves maybe a little bit on the floor, or maybe just a forward fold to start with. I think people are nervous that they're going to look silly or if they can't do it, but obviously, it doesn't. I'm not really looking at you anyway, to be fair. I'm checking you. I was going to say I'm checking you out every now and again, but usually when you're on the floor, I can't see you anyway.
Oh,
You could be down there doing your crossword, couldn't you?
well, I was trying. I'm glad you couldn't see me, especially on those salutations and bringing my leg forward. I can't physically get it anywhere near my hands.
No, well, I can't really, but you just do it as close as you can, and then sort of come out of the position as quickly as you can before anyone spots it. That's what I do. The other thing I do is just before I step forwards is I push up onto my knuckles to give myself a little bit of extra height. If you look at me doing that, you'll see on the video on YouTube that I just cheat a little bit by just lifting up onto my knuckles, and then I can get my feet in a little bit closer. But yeah, it's just a case of finding out what works for you, really.
I must admit, the floor does get harder and harder as you get older. It really just feels so hard.
Do you know what? I'm actually on a mat on carpet. So I've got a bit of carpet down, and I've got the mat on top of the carpet, so the floor doesn't feel so hard. Otherwise, yes, especially that massage stretch when you're on your back. If you're on a hard floor, that's going to be really painful. You really don't want to be. You could even put a cushion down for your back for that one. There's no, towels, thick towels, cushions, carpet, anything to make it softer. Don't feel you have to suffer on a hard floor, John. It's not. It's not about suffering. It's about making it as easy and comfortable as possible. It's supposed to be comfortable after all. It's supposed to be relaxing.
Okay, Paul.
Right, I'm going to go and have a cup of tea now. Oh, someone's phone.
Sorry, my phone's
All right, take your call, John. I'm going to close down, and I'll see you next time.
Bye,
Bye.
Paul.
Bye.